Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Dynamo video. In this one, we only got two games for Thursday night NBA action, but let's get into it. We got Bucks, Sixers, Lakers, Suns in this one. If you didn't watch the video for yesterday, you missed out. We went 5 for 5 in the video. Went absolutely crazy. Here's the video. You could see people saying, I haven't hit a 5-leg in forever. Hit a 6-man with 4 of your picks. Played this lineup, turned 25 into 250, turned 50 into 500. I tailed and it hit 5 of 5. Another 5 of 5 comment. So we went absolutely crazy. You guys hit off my picks, please just hit this button right here. Hit a thanks. If you're winning 750, 500 bucks, give back to the channel a little bit. Would really appreciate it. Also, you'll notice that the lines have changed since this video comes out. I do post the picks in the paid Discord before the video comes out, and also I'm just one capper in there. We had people cashing out yesterday as well. You can see the projections that we run every morning and send out in the VIP hit 3 for 3 yesterday. They spit out Ben Simmons, and it still hit. I cashed NHL and the full NBA slate. We got NFL picks up there. Also, NFL video out on the channel right now. Volo went 4 for 5 with his picks in one slip, and then also hit a 3 for 3 slip in the NBA yesterday. Parlay kept hitting, so you get access to a ton of cappers and picks in the VIP. But if you hit subscribe right now, type in code NBA, you're going to get 25% off the monthly or the weekly plan. So get over there. It'll be in the description and the pinned comment. So now getting into this video, for our first picks, we're going to go look at the Lakers-Suns game. So the first one we got here, we're going to go to Eric Gordon. The Suns are going to be without Beal and Booker, most likely, unless something changes by the time this video comes out. They have him at 6.5 3-point attempted, 22.5 fantasy score. He's not a huge fantasy guy, but he should be starting, getting a ton of shots up. He shot a ton in the game, even with Booker playing. So without Booker, it's going to be him and Durant are really their only scorers. I guess Nurkic too, but he's going to be guarded by Anthony Davis. So I think it's going to be a big Eric Gordon game. 22.5 fantasy score. He might get close to this with just the points in this one. I think he's going to have a big game against the Lakers, so definitely like Eric Gordon. You can see what he did last game. He took 16 shots, 9 3-pointers. Got 10 points, 4 boards, and some peripheral stats, and played 32 minutes even with Booker. So I think Eric Gordon is a good spot in this one. Going to be locking in him. And then from this game, we're also going to go to Gabe Vincent, and we're going to look at his steals. So kind of interesting. His steals plus blocks is the same as just steals, but we're going to go to the under on steals. I guess if you like the steals, might as well go to the over on steals per block, but I like the under for Vincent on the steals. Honestly, I think he's not going to play 22 minutes like he did last game. Everyone's saying LeBron's going to be playing under 30 minutes every night. I think he could be playing over 30 in this one. In a more competitive game, this game kind of was out of control. The Lakers were down a lot, so I think that might be some of the reason LeBron only played 29, even though the coach said that could be something that happens regularly this season. But I think Vincent's going to be under 20 minutes. Reeves is going to play more minutes in this one. And it's not like Vincent is a massive steal guy. You could see last season when he was playing 26 minutes a night, he was under a steal per night guy at 0.9. And preseason, he had 1 steal in 3 games. So on a small slate, we got to go to some of these more obscure picks, but I'm liking this one as well. I think it plays into the game script of Lakers starters playing more than they did in the opener, and Vincent not playing as much in a closer game for the Lakers and the Suns. For our third pick, we're going to another block. We're going to another steal prop, but this one is going to be Embiid, and we're going to Embiid on the under of blocks plus steals at 2.5. We're going to be taking the under on this one. Checking Embiid out over here on Outlier, which is a tool with a free trial of a week long that you can check out with the link down in the description. The steals and blocks here, we got to go to under steals and blocks. We can actually go head to head against the Bucks, and in the last 6 games, he's gone under that 5 times against the Bucks. 0-0 last 2 games, 4 and then 1-1-1. So head to head, this one is looking good for the under on Embiid. This is actually their favorite pick over on OddsJam. Under on this prop, minus 140 on a few sites, minus 145 even on a site. So they definitely like this one over on the sports books as well. So we're going to go with that. Great tool to help build out your slips as well over there. So with our 4th pick, we're going to Damian Lillard, the newest Buck, and we're going to go to his assists, but on the under, 7.5. You know, I'm not sure why this line is so high. It seems a bit high to me. I think we could take advantage of Lillard not playing a game with the Bucks yet, but I don't think he's going to be a massive assist guy. I think his role on this team is definitely going to be a scorer, you know. Besides Giannis, you have Middleton, who I guess is kind of like a mid to lower tier scorer now in the NBA, so they're going to need him to score the ball. They're not wanting him out here to, you know, facilitate to guys like Middleton. They want him to be aggressive, shooting, scoring. 7.5, taking the under. Lillard in preseason was not really looking to pass, you know. His preseason high was just 4 assists. Did play 25 minutes, which is pretty good. I know, you know, we can't expect him to play mid to high 30 minutes. He's probably going to be in the lower 30-minute range, which isn't that different from what we saw in preseason when he was chucking up shots. You know, got up 14 shots, 6 free throws in 2 games, and, you know, 2, 4, 3 assists. So if preseason's any indication, I think he's going to be just a scorer on this team. Last year, he averaged 7.3 assists when his role was basically just do everything out there. So didn't even average that much last season. I think Lillard under 7.5 is pretty good. You might even see this line go down as we get closer to game time, but we do post all these picks, like I said, in the paid Discord for you guys. And then the next pick we got is going to be Giannis. And opposite of Embiid, I'm going over on his blocks plus steals. It's just at 1.5, which I feel like we saw this line higher almost all of last season. And I think that Giannis is going to have a big game defensively in this one, kind of with his new role with the team where, you know, Lillard's going to have his hands on the ball a lot more. And Giannis playing a little more off ball. I mean, he's still going to have the ball a good amount, but just going to be a different Giannis, and I think you're going to feel his impact more on defense this season. And I like Giannis here over the 1.5 blocks and steal. Sportsbooks like it over here, minus 120 on BetMGM. 6 of his last 10 games, he's gone over this. In 2022, he actually hit this in half of his games, 33 of 66. So definitely liking this one for Giannis. Last year took kind of a step backwards defensively, 0.8 steals, 0.8 blocks, but every year before that was just a massive defensive stat guy. Not sure really what happened last year, but I think he gets back to that kind of basketball. It's kind of a weird drop-off defensively, but I think we're going to see some of that old Giannis here on the defensive end, especially early in the season when, you know, his motor is going to be really high for this opening night. So like this pick, and that's going to be the 5th pick of the video. Appreciate you guys watching this one. If you want to get more picks like we did 5 for 5, you know, I'm just one capper. These are just one slip. We have like 5, 6, 7, 8 cappers at all times giving picks in the paid Discord. You can use code NBA to get 25% off, and we've absolutely been crushing so far in 2 days of NBA, and it's a long season, so monthly pass, NBA every single night. It's going to be like 50 cents per day after using the promo code, so definitely get in there. We also got NFL. Check that video out after this one. It's live on the channel for the Thursday night game tonight, and we'll see you guys in another video.